Rob Mazza on the front row with Michael Butcher as they make their way round to the front straightaway, and they are green. Mazza leads the way down into turn one. Jamie Usher dives down the inside, puts Butcher back, as does Ben Manson, puts Butcher back to fourth. As Mazza leads the first lap in the book, 20 laps the journey for the Wingless Sprints feature. Catchpole, Pilkington, Milnes, bit further back. Mazza though being chased hard by Jamie Usher at the moment. Mazza a little untidy off 4. Usher has a big look down the inside. Gets up beside Mazza, but Mazza gets a drive off 2. Ben Manson sitting back there in 3rd. Michael Butcher 4th. They got a little bit of a gap over Catchpole. Then we go back to Pilkington, Milnes, Grady, Harris, Sandsby, Barton, Robinson, Jeffries, Atkinson a little untidy there. Adam Hotchkiss battling down the back as well. But up in front, Jamie Usher has a big dive on Mazza. Mazza's having nothing of it, and Manson looks to go around the outside of the 2. That's opened the door for Butcher in the 36. Manson hangs on to 3rd though. Still leaves Butcher 4th. Mazza knows he's in a race at the moment because Jamie Usher is taking it to him. Catchpole still back there in 5th. Ahead of Steve Pilkington, James Grady. Bit further back to Mills, Timmy Harris, Dave Sandsby, Daniel Barton, Andrew Robinson, Liam Atkinson. Stewie, Lance Dawson spins a DMC Marine number 17 machine. And that'll bring on the cautions. Yellow lights.
I tell you what, we are loving watching this up in the tower.
For the Wingless Sprints. Mazza brings him back to green. He's on the gas early. Gets a little bit of a gap over Jamie Usher. Ben Manson. Still Butcher back there in 4th. As someone's cleaned the cone up, not sure who that was. Mazza a little untidy out of 4. That's allowed Usher to close right up. Ben Manson, I tell you what, he is sitting back there in 3rd spot, and he's watching Usher and Mazza go at this, and he's thinking to himself, if these two take each other out, I'm just going to stroll through into the race lead. And the way that Mazza and Usher are going at the moment, there's every chance that that could happen. Pilkington has got the better of Catchpole. In fact, Catchpole's dropped 3-4 spots on the racetrack. As he's on the outside of Mills, and Mills sneaks up the inside of Catchpole and puts him back another spot. Meanwhile, Usher got in a little too hot into 1. Went real wide, left the door open for Manson, but he just wasn't close enough to capitalise on it. Butcher's watching it all happen in front. Pilkington, Grady, Harris, Mills, Sandsby, Catchpole, Jeffries, Hotchkiss, Guy, Atkinson, Russo. Is the way they run. Looks like Andrew Robinson's got problems in the Stratco machine, and he's coming down into the infield. Still Mazza leads the way. Usher keeps an eye on the inside. Thinks that if there's half a chance, he's going to try and kick the door open hard. Millsy spins the 3 in front of Sandsby, and that opens the door, and Catchpole gets 2 places. Mazza continues to rattle them off out in front. Still the front 4 where on nose to tail. They're coming up on the slower car there. The 88 machine. They all get past the back marker and move on as the laps tick down. And Mazza doing a great job of withstanding the pressure at the moment. There'll be 5 to run this time by. Ben Manson looks like he's decided that it's time that he made a move. as he starts to search around the back of the tail tank of the two. Sorry, Macca.
If he gets the win, mate, it's going to be stakes all around at the Bubbles tomorrow night.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Come on, Benny, get it going. Get it in there. Have a look at Butcher. There are a couple of slower cars in front. That's the 19 of Andrew Carrick. And I think that's Ross Guy in front of him. The leaders are coming up on Russo and Dawson, carrying out their own battle. And they've got to try and find a way round. Mazza and Usher. Manson, Butcher. The front four. They've never been any further apart than this the whole race. 2 laps to go. Russo and Dawson get out of the way. No, they don't. Russo come down and close the door on Usher. That's given Mazza a little bit of breathing room. The white flag flies. Mazza's got 400 metres of clayway. Through turn 2, down the back for the final time. He's got a car length and a half over Usher. About the same back to Manson. Butcher closes in on the back of the 12. The run to the flag. Mazza's going to take the win. Jamie Usher second, Ben Manson third. Then it's Michael Butcher, followed by Steve Pilkington, James Grady, Timmy Harris, Daniel Barton, Dave Sansby, Ian Milnes, Chris Catchpole, Stewie Jeffries, Ross Guy, Adam Hotchkiss, and the rest of the field can sort themselves out. What a race from the Wingless guys. The front four, nose to tail, pretty much all the way through that feature race. Yeah, Robbie Mazza bringing the car up onto the victory dais. And we'll get Benny Manson and Jamie Usher out as quick as we can to get this presentation done, as the midgets roll out for what is round 7 of the Temporary Fence Hire Archerfield Midget Series. As he extracts himself out of the 2 machine, Brisbane, put your hands together for Robbie Mazza, as he tries to break his neck. Good job, brother.
He's not getting any younger, you know, mate. Let's get presentation underway, Trev, as quick as possible.
In third place tonight, driving the Tango Fresh, number 12. Put your hands together for Benny Manson. Let's move up here a bit, brother, just in front of the sign, that'll do. There we go, congratulations, third place tonight. Mate, watching these two in front, you had to think that anything went wrong, you were going to do a Bradbury.
I was waiting for the moment. I was waiting for their moment to just tangle a bit and swoop up the inside. I gave Jamie a few extra marks on his rear nudge bar to remind him that I was there. But it was great fun, great bloody track, mate. That was a great night.
Congratulations on your third place tonight. Well done, buddy.
Thanks everyone for coming out and supporting us. Well done.
In second place tonight, put your hands together for Jamie Usher. Congratulations, second place tonight, mate. You tried everything on the Pottsville Pirate, but he just was going to leave the door open.
Yeah, I sat there, you know, it was pretty comfortable sitting there, but, you know, I just couldn't go out that one car length. But no, we're at least up on the podium again. It's been a while, but anyway, it's hard work, these things.
You tried hard to kick the door open a couple of times to get up the inside, but he just wasn't going to fall for that. He's been around too long.
Yeah, you know, like half these other fellas would have knocked him off, but I just wanted to race him, so anyway, that's how it is. Thanks to all my crew, my partner, Helen, and my family here tonight. Thanks to everyone that helps with the car and just moral support as well for putting up with this hard game.
Well done, mate. There he is, second place tonight, Jamie Usher. And you win it tonight of the Wingless feature race. Put your hands together for Robbie Mazza. Congratulations, buddy. There you go, one for the tail tank. Mate, great race tonight. The top four hardly a car length apart the whole way through. And, mate, some solid challenges from Jamie.
Yeah, I knew Jamie would be there. He's good on these racetracks, and you know, I just drove the worst race I think I've driven all year, and you know, we were lucky enough to come away with the win. But yeah, I'd rather win ugly than run second doing it pretty. But massive shout out to Des, and he just gives me an awesome race car every time I hit the racetrack, and it just does, and it just sticks the way we want it to. And you know, I probably didn't drive it the way I should have then, but you know, massive kudos to Des. It's like this is all him, you know, and big thanks to Carl for coming out tonight as well. Got to thank my sponsors, Pottsville Self Storage, Caravan City Sales, Elite Horse and Pet Products, NJAR Constructions, Kush Clothing, Ben Daly Signs and Tony Powell Speedway photos.
Congratulations, mate. Well done.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
There they are, Brisbane, the podium for tonight's Wingless. Ben Manson, Jamie Usher, and your round winner in Rob Mazza.